Okay, good morning, guys. We need to make sure that we have our final meeting for the semester, our final Wednesday meeting. So this will cover for your attendance. You should already be done with the polynomials and the quadratic functions. So week 5 and 6 should already be done. All the tests should already be taken. You should be doing more quadratics and rationals. More quadratics and rationals. It is due the 18th. Make sure that you get all of the slides done, including the Delta Math, including the Ed Puzzle, and make sure you take the test. So Delta Math, Ed Puzzle, test, just like every other chapter, make sure you get that discussion done. Now, for any discussions that you've missed, if you're missing any discussion points, once I put grades in today, you may answer the following 2 questions and send them to me in an email. Number 1, what have I struggled with during the course of this class? What's been a challenge for me? And number 2, how could Mr. Moore adapt or adjust this class to make this class more able for me to be successful? So what can Mr. Moore do to help me be more successful in this class? So I'm doing this again next semester. Help me do it better. So that's chapter 7. Now let's get to the good news. The good news is chapter 8. You say, well, why would a 3-day chapter be good news or a 4-day chapter be good news? The answer is because I have canceled the assessment for this chapter. So exponentials and logs, there is no test. Now, you may still see the test in Delta Math, okay, but do not do the test for exponentials and logs. And just to remind you, I have put a note down here. Do not do the test on exponentials and logs, okay? Also, I have also canceled one of these Delta Maths, these features and of exponential and log functions. That one I have canceled, but the rest of the Ed puzzles and the Delta Maths you need to do. You need to do all the Delta Maths and Ed puzzles from this chapter, except this one I canceled, and don't do the test. Also, the other piece of good news is the final exam. There is none. There is no final exam in this course. Okay, so there is no cumulative final. So you have to do everything for week 7, Delta Math, Ed puzzle, test, discussion, etc. Week 8, do the Delta Math, do the Ed puzzle, do the discussion, but don't do the assessment. And there is no final exam for this class during the summer because of that shortened last week. Basically, that shortened last week means probably it's not a great idea for me to have you do all of those pieces in that week 8. So hopefully that's helpful information for you. Make sure you get all this done by the morning of the 22nd because I cannot give extensions, guys. I've been pretty flexible with due dates, but I can't extend it past the end of the course. So that has to be done by then. Doesn't matter what the reason is, okay? So if you need help before that or if you need any sort of thing reopened or reset, just let me know and I'll be happy to do that prior to the 22nd. But it's all got to be done by the 22nd. All right, guys, thank you so very much. This covers us for your Wednesday meeting.